Today we're getting into 10 facts you didn't know about the Libra man. Let's get into it. Number 1, I was born in October. I am 61 years old. I was born in Pennsylvania. Number 2, I have 2 sisters. I'm in the middle. We all are 2 years apart. My father's 83 years old. He's still alive. My mother died when I was 2 years old. And I had 2 children, 137, a female, and 131, a male. Number 3, I've been married twice. I think marriage is a wonderful thing. I think timing is important in a marriage. I think communication, a lot of things are important in a marriage. Love is not just the only thing you need to make marriages work, which I found out the hard way. Would I marry again? Possibly. I think marriage is a great thing. But it takes 2 people in order for one marriage to work. One person cannot do it. Number 4, I've been in recovery for 33 and a half years over drugs and alcohol. I have not picked up a drink or a drug or alcohol in 33 and a half years. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 28 and a half years. I enjoy my recovery. I enjoy reading about my recovery. I enjoy my sponsor, people that I sponsor, working the steps, going to meetings, and working a 12-step program. It works if you work it. It works even if you don't. It just won't be working for you. If you have an issue with substance abuse or any type of mental health or anything that you need help with in terms of addiction, find a 12-step program that can help you. They really work. Number 5, I've been on YouTube since November 5th, 2022. I had times where I thought about giving up, quitting. I wanted the benefits without putting in the work. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still not good at editing. I'm not good at doing a lot of those things. But one thing I am consistently good at is trying to make content for people that have to do with recovery, substance abuse, self-help, teens in foster care, homelessness. I try to cover all those bases. I'm even considering starting another channel based upon just news. I don't want to keep blending news in with those topics because I want to continue with my niche and continue having those type of followers follow my channel. But I'm not giving up. Number 6, I've lived alone since 2009. I enjoy living alone. It has pros and cons to it, but overall, I enjoy the peace and quiet and serenity of being able to live alone. I'm able to gather my thoughts and keep things in perspective for myself. I keep my circle small anyway. I'm one of them people that believe it's best to have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. So I don't have a whole bunch of people all over the place. I don't have a whole bunch of people running in and out of my house. Never have, never will. Number 7, I have a job as a peer recovery specialist too. I've been working at that for a year and a half. Overall, in the substance abuse and mental health field, I've been working that for 29 years. I enjoy helping people with mental health and or substance abuse, doing one-on-one counseling with them, group therapy, doing the things that we can do to help them in the community, linking them to jobs, finding them housing, and doing all those types of things. I love doing it. Somebody's got to do that type of work, and I say it's me. Another fact, I enjoy hobbies like video games, listening to music, reading, watching combat sports. I enjoy those things as a hobby. Everybody needs a hobby. That's my hobby. YouTube has become a hobby also. I'm trying to get it to a point where it goes from a hobby to becoming a business. But as for right now, it's a hobby that goes along with all the rest of my hobbies. You have to have a hobby. You can't just go to work, come home, get up in the morning, go to work, come home, get up, go to work. You have to have something in between there. You have to have something that you prefer to do individually, that you like to do, that's pleasing to you, that's soothing to you, that inspires you. Don't ever think that a hobby's a bad thing. It's only a bad thing when you overdo it and you don't do the other things that you need to do because you're busy doing your hobby. I'm a Sigma male, and for those who don't know what a Sigma male is, someone that's self-reliant, highly dependent upon themselves, a loner, not really interested in a lot of social things. They can do without it. They prefer having autonomy of doing what they need to do for themselves and not following the lead of what everybody else is doing. They're smart people who have the ability of thinking for themselves. So I've identified that I am indeed a Sigma man. I believe in family. Family is very important. I know the difference between family and relatives. You ever hear people that are not related to people say, man, you family, you like family to me, you're family. Because a relative is a relative. But in order for a relative to be a family, they have to provide that kind of support that you need. They got to be able to be close to you, to be there for you as you be there for them, to just genuinely have a concern and a care about you and for you, and to be in your corner and be in support of you, that will let you know, good, bad, or indifference, what you're doing if it's not something that's feasible to you. They will tell you, and not tell you because they love you. So I enjoy family. I have relatives, but I also have family. Some of them are the same, some of them are not. I'm not a religious person, but I'm a spiritual person. I believe in working on your inner self. I believe in it's more important on how you feel on the inside than how you look on the outside. I believe in treating people fairly with dignity and respect. And I believe at the end of the day, when I come home and I lay my head down, I want to feel good about my day and feel good about the things that I did, and not be sitting there saying, Dad, I shouldn't have done that to her. I shouldn't have done that to him. I should have gave her more time. I should have did this. I should have did that. So I try to plan out how my day is going to be, the things I have to accomplish, the things I have to do to keep myself in order. And when I do that, it keeps my spirit together also. I love traveling. I love cruises. I love vacations. I love trips. I don't believe in the only thing you do is work, work, work. I believe that everyone should take a vacation at some point in their life. I know people in their 50s and 60s that have never taken a work vacation ever. And I just can't get with that. You know, I work hard, but I want to be able to enjoy myself and play hard also. I take vacations. When I was married, we had vacations 3 times a year. I took a vacation with my wife. We took a vacation together with all the kids. And we took a vacation individually. Because at the end of the day, before I was married, before she was married, we were people, we were individuals. And we had individual ideals and individual things that we like to do. Those things shouldn't change just because you get married. That's just for me. I believe in planning things, and I'm a very organized person. I believe people don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. A lot of times things don't work out for you, not because you didn't have what it takes to do it, because you didn't plan it out before you tried to do it. I have good work ethics and discipline. I was in the military from 1980 to 1986. I went in when I was 18 years old, and I got out in 1986 in the Army Reserves. And one of the things I always remembered about the military is the discipline. And I always try to keep discipline in everything that I've done. And lastly, I am here for you. I'm always a person that's here for people, but I want people to be here for me also. So I have to keep myself open up to people, because I used to be hurt a lot, and I used to wear this thing around my heart to prevent people from coming in to hurt me. And I realized one day that it's all right to do that, but when you do that, you also keep the good people from being able to come in also. So I had to take that fence down around my heart, but I also had to make sure that I could just keep an eye on and keep track of who I don't think has my best interest and things of that nature. And when I figured out that, then I tried to maneuver those things. And I became more protective of myself and my heart, but didn't close it off to everyone. If you like anything I said in this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. This video was just designed to, it's been almost a year now, to just give an update. And for some people that might have subscribed after I did the first video that I did before when I talked about other things, I wanted to do another video now. Libra Man is out.